I just wanted to hop on and encourage you and encourage myself. I just wanted, I like have these talks with myself a lot these days, and as I'm doing the laundry, I listen to podcasts and I listen to um, just just people that I admire the way they think, and so although it's not really like solidified in the way that I am and how I act sometimes, I love growing, and I think it's the growth that's exciting, and I know that these changes that I'm making now are really important for later on. But if I'm focused on later on and what my purpose is, and I'm always searching for my purpose, and I'm like, God, give me my purpose, give me my purpose, and then I don't step in it now, then I won't get there. It's like if we're like looking for happiness, like when I'm happy, then I'll be happy. But right now, there's so many things to be happy about and to be grateful for. And we're richer than we think, and we know, like we have so much more than we give ourselves credit for. And I was just thinking about healing. For me, what healing is looking like, and I didn't really know what it looked like because I would hold on to a lot of unforgiveness and just things that I would replay in my mind and then wonder, oh, how could I have done that? Like what kind of like horrible person am I? What kind of horrible person are they? What kind of life do I have? And then that would get me into a frenzy, and I just, like, one day I just had enough, and it wasn't one day, it was like many days, but I didn't know how to process it. It was like months of having enough, and probably years, but I didn't know how to process it, and I didn't know how to get help. And it starts with us taking ownership of our part, either playing the victim and just putting a stop to it. And it's not that easy, but it is. It's simple, but it's not easy because we have to do it over and over again. And then we feel like we're failing, and we feel like nothing we do is working, or these new ideas aren't working, or our partner isn't treating us with the respect that we deserve, or anything like that. I'm not getting the results that I want. Well, it does take time, and it takes faith. There's a difference between faith in the outcome and forcing an outcome. So it's like if I have faith that our relationship is getting better, then that's one thing, and I can kind of see the bigger picture when obstacles happen. And if I have faith that my purpose is like my purpose, and God has a purpose for me, then I will do things to take steps to get there. And everything that I'm doing now is just preparing me for more opportunity to come. And so, like, again, not forcing the outcome and making sure that the outcome looks the way that we want it to look. Like for our relationship, the way that I want it to look, like the way that movies show me it should look and how romantic it should look, rather than being realistic and saying, okay, well, my husband has his own personality. I have my own personality. I brought a lot of stuff from my past and baggage, and so has he. And now we're sorting it out. So if we fail to treat each other the way that, I have faith that we will get there. But if we fail along the way and we slip up, then it's okay. And it's okay to give ourselves that compassion. And when we extend that compassion, I always have dandruff. I always have something. Okay, so if we give ourselves that compassion, then we are knowing then how to extend that to other people. And along the lines of purpose, I feel like I'm flying when I'm doing the things that God has made me to do. And that's why I made this channel, Fly Mommy Fly. I had a dream that my daughter, so emotional, she was just telling me to fly, and she was like flapping her little wings like this, both hands, and And I honored that dream because I've been wanting to do this for a long time. I wanted it to look perfect, and I wanted it to look polished, and I wanted it to have many, many, many followers, and I wanted it to look a certain way, like the world shows us it looks. But you know, like the fact that you're watching right now is so amazing. And the fact that I'm doing this right now, and I have so many ideas, and like so many things that I want to share, just challenges that God has brought me through, and I'm not gonna like air it out as dirty laundry or anything like that, but it's like step by step He's unfolding something within me, and only through action can that unfolding process go. It's like a flower that's blooming. Like if something is holding it back, like if there's like a little thing on it, like say there's a little box around it, and it's usually our self-imposed boxes, and maybe people have said things to hurt us, or there's a fear of rejection, and that's very real. There is rejection out there, but the act of following our purpose is greater than that. And not only that, when we follow our purpose, whoever is meant to hear this message will hear it. And that is the beautiful part. It's like God, when you're serving, and it's different from people pleasing, because people pleasing, we get depleted, and the other person might feel it too. But serving, not only does the person receiving the blessing is filled up, but the person giving the blessing is filled up. And a lot of times it doesn't have to, sometimes it can cost something, sometimes it's just cost of time, but you get so much more back. And that's just the beauty of how God works. And yeah, I'll do one on people pleasing and serving, the difference between that, because sometimes people pleasing is disguised as serving. But I love sharing my heart, and I know that the challenges that I've gone through, they're not just for me, they're for other people. And if someone else can learn from my challenge, like I learn from other people's challenges, then I'm just the vessel, and all of my challenges would not have been not in vain, or in like not useless, because I've already been built up through that, and God has broken me down, and things have broken me down for God to rebuild me better than ever. But it's like if there's like another use, a bigger purpose than just me learning from my challenges, then you know, God is glorified. I'm happy. You know, whoever is listening to this, if that is impactful, then to this, then you know, hallelujah. And that's just what we were made to do. You know, we were all made to fly in our own way, and not to judge flying, because how funny would it be if a bird were to judge its wingspan, or to judge how low or high it's flying? Like, they just do it. They do it because that's what they were created to do, and it's not about being successful, and it's just, they're successful as they are, and they're flying. That's success right there, and they're in action. And so success comes from the inside out, and I just wanted to share that, and I'll do another video on that too. But yeah, God bless you, and have a beautiful, beautiful week.